Please make sure to subscribe. Make sure you watch till the end. It is very important that you watch to the end so my watch hours can increase. Right now we have 40,000 views. Imagine converting that to 40,000 watch hours with 1K subscribers. We'll be monetized and we'll be doing giveaway on this channel. Don't you want it? So please make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. It will go a long way.
Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't get.
Hey love, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Annabelle. In case this is the first time you're seeing my beautiful face, make sure it's not your last by clicking on the subscribe button below and turn on the post notification so you get notified every time I have a new video up on my channel. I have hot gossip for you. But before I go into the gossip, in case you're a returning subscriber, what's up OG? Thank you for coming back to that channel. Nabi and you get them. If you know they are not good, you know. So in today's video, I'll also bring you the juiciest gossip on Netflix, Young, Famous, and African. If you haven't watched season 1, you definitely should because you may not understand what I'm talking about right now because this is season 2 gossip. This season 2 literally gave me migraines because my emotions were everywhere. I was upset, I was happy, I was on, I was even crying because of Louis. But before I talk about Louis, let's start with the main characters because I don't want to believe that this thing is not scripted because they have dirty bad behaviors. You have lies, you have control players, you have manipulators, you have the ones with dodgy behavior. Annie Dibia, you're quite dodgy, my darling. You're quite dodgy. Let's start with the baby daddy, baby mama kind of drama going on. Like, yay, did you hear that? Baby daddy, baby mama kind of drama. You push to sign me up. I need to start singing. Let's start with Zari, Diamond, Andile, Sebabato, and Rosette. Yes, these 5 people. I will help you understand. Diamond and Zari, they're in a situation, not a relationship. Andile, Rosette, and Sebabato are in a triangle. Now let's break down these 5 people. Diamond and Zari have two children, 2 beautiful children. Then Andile and Sebabato have 2 children. Andile and Rosette have 2 children. In other words, Andile has 2 baby mamas and 4 kids.
What?
Guess what? Sebabato and Rosette, they kind of look alike, which just tells me that Andile has a very unique taste because he doesn't miss it in his women. Like, it's very evident. And then Zari and Diamond. And then comes Andile. You may be wondering what's Andile doing in this situation because Andile apparently likes Zari and Diamond is not having it.
Chai!
Yeah, Diamond is not. Were you expecting me to tell you that Diamond is having it? Diamond is not having it. Diamond is like, nigga, what are you looking for in my home? This is my home. You can't come in here and break things. Mind you, Andile and Diamond are friends. But Andile has eyes for Zari now. And every other person in the group is telling Zari and Andile that no, they shouldn't do this, that is disrespectful to Diamond. Like, why are you telling her that it's disrespectful to Diamond? Because it's beginning to sound like, oh, this whole talk of it's a man's world, a man can do whatever he wants. That's bullshit. Right now, they are literally giving Diamond a go ahead to do stuff with Fantana. First, it was Nadia. Now, there's no more Nadia in the picture. He's now Nadia in Fantana. Okay. Nadia now has become old news. The new news for Diamond is Fantana. Fantana and Diamond were busy forming, oh, we're music artists. We could make good songs together. They ended up in the studio. All of a sudden, studio talk became personal talk, became emotional talk. Before you know, they are going on launch dates. But wait, while you are doing this, where's Zari in the picture? Mind you, Diamond had no respect at all whatsoever for Zari because he brought Fantana to his house and they made out on the couch.
Continue.
Now, I'm saying that Diamond has no respect for Zari because Zari does stay at Diamond's place once in a while, right? So you respect Mama T enough because she's the mother to your 2 beautiful children. You're not going to be having stuff to do with Fantana. If you did respect her, first of all, you're not even going to be talking to Fantana about how Zari wants to have another child through surrogacy. Zari does not want women around you. Zari is trying to control who you're dating. You know how women can be. The moment you start to say stuff about somebody that is this close to you, to another woman, that woman that you are now talking to begins to disrespect the one that has children for you. And that's what Fantana is doing, pump and play. But guess what? I'm not even about to go into Fantana's gist right now because that one we'll save it for the last. Let's save the best for the last, you know. Diamond says no to Andile. You can't be with her. I kind of find it that this is disrespectful. So I don't want you around. Zari. Now let's move on to Andile, Sebabato, and Rosette. Now I've noticed something with short men. If you're a short man, please no offense to you. I noticed something with short men. They have quite unique taste, like very, very nice taste. But at the end of the day, they just go for things that are bigger than them and they cannot handle it. Sebabato and Andile have a very good connection going on. Like when you see them together in the same space, you would understand the chemistry going on between them. And then comes Rosette. Rosette being the crazy girl that she is kind of like best friends with, Andile. And for some reason, she still wants like things to work for them. But Andile is confused. He doesn't know who he wants to be with. This moment he's with Sebabato, he's telling her, "Oh, I want to still be with you. This one, that one, da da da. We can make this work. Let's put things behind us." And Sebabato is all up for it, right? But then there's Rosette. So literally, Andile seems like, "Oh, I've decided that I want to be with this woman, but I still feel like I need to take permission from Rosette." Like, why? Do you think that a woman that had children for you will give you go ahead to be with another woman, like full time? She's not gonna do that. Nope, 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 nope. And as expected, he went to go and talk to Rosette, and guess what Rosette said? "No, just leave this thing. Let's be together." Now this just shows me how foolish and confused Andile is. Like, no offense, I respect this dude because he's the most matured person among every other person in the group. He's the matured one among every other person in the group. So, but when it comes to his relationship, he doesn't act maturely because it's like he does not know what he wants. So, because of what Rosette said about, "Oh, let's get together," you now go back to Sebabato and ask her, "What do you want?" I think we should just. I think strength is when showing strength is when we try to let things go. Okay, you're confused. You need to fix your life. It's either you let. In fact, if you ask me, I would say leave the both of them and find a new relationship because Rosette is definitely not going to let you be with Sebabato peacefully. And Sebabato wants to know that if you're in this with me, you're in this with me full time. There's no third party. But clearly, Antile cannot be in that space. So let the both of them go. Come to Swanky, Jerry, and Annie's fight. People, you're two Nigerians. Come to embarrass yourself on national TV for us. Like, I want to again believe that this part of this whole series was scripted. But please, what do you think? Do you think that this is scripted? But if you think this is scripted, please let me know in the comment section and tell me why you think it's scripted. And if you also think it's not scripted and you think this is reality, like true reality, also let me know in the comment section. So Sankey Jerry and Annie have been best friends long coming. And it was through Annie, Sankey got to know Tubaba, which automatically made them friends, but not exactly friends. From Tubaba's demeanor, it doesn't look like, "Yo, nigga, you're not my friend. I'm just talking to you because my wife is close to you." That's what it is. So Swanky claims that Annie said bad stuff about him to her manager, not knowing that he was on the phone. Like, that is Annie not knowing that he was on the same call. But Annie is saying, which I did not have any conversation. I didn't say anything bad about you. When did I say it? What phone call? Show me proof. Like, duh, lady. How is it gonna have a proof? How? Were you expecting him to screen record or what? You know what he's talking about. Yes, you're claiming that people plan the party together, but where's also your proof that he went to join the party? Well, she actually showed us pictures, but it could have been any time, right? It could have been any time. So as far as I'm concerned, their fight is not authentic because everybody is going like this. Nobody's wanting to say this is it, this happened here, this happened there. On Swanky's part, I can see clearly that he's trying to come out and find closure and let this woman know that, see, you've hurt me and you're my close friend. I want us to sort this thing out, but I need you to tell me why you did this and why you did not do this. But Annie, being Annie, She was like, she does not want to. She does, if this is the vibe he wants to bring, I don't want this, I don't want that. And she tried to dodge the situation by just saying she's sorry. But you know, you can't say sorry to what you did not do just because you want peace. It does not even actually make peace to reign. Funny enough, like it creates more problem. I'm one person that I hate it when you've done something to me, I still bring it to you, and then you try to sweep it under the rug. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. And I feel like Annie was just being disrespectful to Sanky Jerry. I don't care your age, you were being disrespectful to him by trying to sweep it under the carpet. Like make him look. You're trying to make him look mad and make him look stupid. Like whatever you're saying is not does not have weight. It's nothing. You're just making noise for nothing's sake. So for peace to reign, let me just say sorry. That's what it's giving, and that's giving tackiness and stupidity. I'm sorry. Like it doesn't make any sense. Away from these two, let's talk about Fantana. Oh God. Fantana has a very lovely shape. If she did her body, kudos to her, man. It looks good on her. But Fantana and Zari, damn it. Whew. Fantana gave Zari like no break. Doom, 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 doom. That's how she was hitting it. Like no space in between. You should actually hear this for yourself. Like this is the conversation between Fantana and Zari.
You fake designer wearing old bitch with your dry ass wig. Fuck out of here. Your wig is dry. I'm not talking to you. Are you fucking cougar? Are you?
I'm a cougar.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a cougar and you're a young slut. You're a young prostitute. You're a young
I'm a
prostitute.
young rich bitch.
Wow, 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 wow. If I were Zari, I won't exchange words with Fantana. I mean, Zari is a big woman. You're bigger than her. After all, you are the young billionaire. I wish I could imitate her accent, but I can't. But you know how they said that the one that talks most, or the person whose voice is higher than the other, is the person winning the fight. And that is how we have used to qualify Fantana the winner of the Bastos, because Zari was just using accent to say, "Yeah, I'm a young this, I'm a young Mama T, she watched you. She literally watched you. And she's watching you because Adili has watched you in front of her. You can't be raising shoulder for a man that does not respect you. Don't do that. Come on. Do not. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's wrong." It will come down to Fantana. Fantana is a sweet girl, right? She says, "Oh, I can get 10 diamonds, 10 diamonds if I want, like 10 other diamonds, right?" But she chose to be with this diamond because yeah, it's giving her bad boy vibes. And you know how they say that good girls like bad boys, but apparently, I don't think Fantana is a good girl. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. When they now try to bring Fantana back to reality, this is Nadia now trying to do the Lord's work to bring Fantana to reality. That oh, Diamond has girlfriend though. Fantana said, "I don't think so," and then she chooses to, ask Diamond about it. But what did Diamond say? Nah, there's no babe anyway. Da da da. There's no girlfriend. And this just automatically makes Fantana super excited that, and if he's not claiming his woman, I'm gonna stand with him. Girl, he's not gonna stand with you. He's gonna bring you to the ground. But now let's come to Tubaba and Annie. So rumor had it that Tubaba is expecting a baby from a banker. Now, if you remember clearly, before this show started in 2014, there was also a gist about it on the blogs, in the news, and whatever. And now it's in this show. So this just automatically now like makes me feel like okay, this could also be scripted. Maybe they try to use the situation then to talk about it now. But on the other hand, Tubaba shot himself in the foot when he was at dinner with the remaining group. And then he's saying stuff like a man moves with his little man. Let me put it that way. If you get it, you get it. A man moves with his little man, that if his little man want to do stuff, he's gonna do stuff. But that doesn't make him disloyal to his wife. That his wife is still number one. No, fam. If you love somebody and you're married to that person, she's your number one and your everything. You're not going to say, I can do whatever whenever I'm anywhere, like if need be, but I can come back and I'm still loyal to my wife. No, you're not. You're not. You disrespected her. You disrespected your marriage. You disrespected. In fact, I don't even. Literally, you disrespected her. Let's come to Kanye. Kanye, I feel like she's not for any, she's for herself and herself alone. She tries to show like she's for everybody, but she's literally for nobody because see what she did, the situation she had with Louis. Louis came to her in confidence and said, "Oh, I am looking to have surrogacy. And I also hear that Zari is trying to have another child through surrogacy. Do you think I can talk to her for us to carry out this research together?" But guess what Mama Kanye did? She went to Zari. She told Zari that, hey, baby, Louis wants to have a child with you. He did number one. Did he send you to go and tell her that he he was only asking for advice, for your advice, as per he has seen you as the one that you know is not is he has seen you as the one that is not filled with a lot of drama or chaos going on amongst the group. And because you also brought him in, you felt like you were the best person to talk to. But no, you decided to throw him under the bus. You literally threw him under the bus and said, Lario, Louis wants to have a baby with you. And now every other person in the group begins to make this guy uncomfortable. And this just makes me not appreciate Swanky in any way because he just showed so much immaturity. Like, dude, what was the meaning of that what was the meaning of that shirt that you got him as a gift? And then he says 78 personalities, be real. Bro, that's not a gift. That's insult, direct insult. But Louis, being a gentle guy, he took the gift and said thank you regardless. If it's me, it's not gonna happen. Oh God. Whoa, Mumaja, we will fight. I will throw that shirt at you. Louis kept quiet. They called him all sorts. They said all sorts about him, even when it was not right. He still kept quiet. It just makes me feel like at that point, nigga, you were behaving like a mumu. Because what? How will you be in a group and they're saying stuff about you that is not real? And you keep quiet. Anyway, you don't have to handle everything with violence, Sha. But even after all of this happened, Andile thought it wise to call Louis and ask him what's going on. I was not at that dinner when all these things were going on. This is why I heard this one. What's happening with you and Swanky? And then he brings Andile back to the genesis of the issue, where Bonang, which is Swanky's friend, Bonang had said stuff, complained about Louis in the first instance. Bonang complained about Louis that, oh, there was an event. Louis invited Bonang for the event. He was supposed to book her hotel, but he didn't book it. He didn't reserve it. He's just trying to explain that, oh, this is what happened. I'm sorry it happened that way. I should have done this. I was new into this. You know, mistakes happen when it's your first time of like doing a job. There'll be one flop here or there. But at the end of the day, it's just how you handle it too that will make a lot of sense. So I think he didn't handle it well. That's why Bonang still has like bad blood for him. And then Swanky has inherited that quarrel, right? He automatically inherited it and carried it on his head, and that Louis is worst enemy. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. Swanky Jerry, be careful. Because if you were in this space that you put Louis, I'm sure you will not handle it right. Like you just literally be ranting and making a whole lot of noise. You definitely would. Let's come to Swanky and Louis. Swanky now was doing father hen for Fantana. Like nigga, she's a 20 what's how many year old girl. She can handle herself and she knows what she wants. She's been doing stuff without you being there. So if she wanted to roll with Louis, she would have, but no, you were doing father hen and guarding her. I don't want you to roll with somebody that has 78 personalities. I don't when she was following Diamond, where were you? Literally, where were you? And you definitely know that Diamond was just he just wants to use and play her. But the one that seems like he genuinely liked her, you were like, no girl, put a seat between the both of you and make sure you sit on the other side. Nah, that was petty. Let's go back to Andile and Louis, right? So Andile eventually spoke to Louis. Louis opened up and shared. This was the part that got me to cry, guys. He told him that, well, when he was on Big Brother Africa the last time, he had sex in the house, and that automatically made his church. I don't know what he meant by that, but automatically made his church to excommunicate him, which means that he can't communicate with his family members, can't communicate with the group, he can't communicate with people from his church, can't get married to literally anybody. So in 7 years of his life, he hasn't spoken to his parents. And the one time that he eventually got to speak to them, that they sounded very different because obviously age has caught up with them. They're becoming old. And being that now it seems like he's on his own, he feels the need to start his own family. Like the moment he shared his story, right? I couldn't help it. Tears dropped because I'm like, bro. I remember telling my colleague that, oh God, I feel so bad for this dude that I would want to, just say, come Louis, let's just make this happen so you'll be happy. I beg na joke, oh. Na joke. I didn't mean it, please. Please. We cannot go without talking about Naked and Kelly. I don't know what I want to make of Naked, to be honest. Naked seems confused, if I'm to put it that way. He seems like he's not sure he wants to be with Kelly long term. And Kelly is all obviously waiting for him to do the needful. So Naked went to Kanye, spoke to Kanye that, oh, Sissy, this was going on, this is how I feel. And Kanye says, oh, we could have a trailer proposal. What the hell is that? You want to use me to practice how you're going to propose? Hey, God. Charlie. So I think Naked kind of put Swanky in line of it because when they went to Mountaintop, they've actually had a rehearsal proposal. And this just puts Kelly in a bad spot because she's like, sorry, that's a bad, in a confused spot because she's like, is this for real? Did you just propose to me without a ring because you don't have a ring at the moment and you felt like this was the right time, or you were just using me to catch cruise? Women are very big on stuff like this because they're like, oh, did this just really happen? Or was it a fluke? Like, anyway, she had to share with her friends. They were like, no guy proposes to you without a ring. Do you think you're actually engaged? And then reality hits her again. She's like, well, that's actually a thing to ask. I don't think I am. Eke decided to bring us reality because that's what I was hoping, that he was going to propose, like, real, for real, for real. But no. Naked set up a whole scene that looked so romantic, so perfect, that felt like the perfect time to propose, only for him to hand her a box that has key in it with an alphabet, with the key holder carrying first Kelly's initials, like her first name, the initials of her first name, right? And then he says that I think this is the perfect time. How did you even put it? That I think this I would want to officially, well, see, I can't remember the rubbish she said, but basically Sha was just trying to let her know that, oh, now I'm officially giving you the keys to my life, the keys to my household. I want you to move in with me. Talking in the rubbish. Like, uncle, don't do that. If you set up that beautiful romantic scene just to give her key to your house, what will you not do when it's time to propose? Anya and Tubaba. Ah, no. See, I just feel like Annie doesn't know when to draw the line. She doesn't know when to draw the line. I feel like she brought her entire life to this show without filter. And if for a fact this show isn't scripted, I'm definitely sure that other characters kind of try to separate their real life from the show. But in Annie's case, she didn't. She didn't. She brought her whole life, which now made her look like the bad person among every other member of the group because she's always returning back to Nigeria. She's always going to do one thing. She's always secluding herself. She's always feeling like everybody's attacking her. She's always, follow. Anyway, this brings us to the end of Young, Famous, and African season 2. So if you haven't watched it, just brace yourself that you're gonna see a whole lot of emotions that you may not like. So this automatically will prepare you so that you don't have migraine like I did. Because even right now, as I'm talking about them, they're making me angry again. Like, are you people normal? Are you? But before we go, let's give kudos to the directors and producers of this Netflix series, Young, Famous, and African. Well done to you. The lighting is good, costume great, except Annie's costume, and I have questions for that. But before we do that, the location was perfect. Now they have me wishing and wanting to go to Cape Town, but I hope I'll do so. very soon, very soon. So yeah, back to Annie's costume. What was that? Like it seemed like the person that styled Annie had a beef with Annie, or the person was in cohorts with Swanky, and then they eventually did Annie dirty. Did you see the outfit used for the time that they went to the club? Nah. Or let's even talk about Agile. You know when you go to Wuse Market to go and tie gele and you want to wear to church the next day, they now tie and remove it and keep for you. You now come the next day and wear it like cap. Like you if you even wear it like cap safe and you position it well, it will be great and you will not, nobody will know that oh they did not just tie it today. But this one, the thing was not aligning. Or should we talk about how she pours glitters on her hair, make her hair to match with her outfit? Why now? God. Some people were saying on the internet that the beef between her and Swanky Jerry automatically showed on her dressing, which I would not disagree because no, her outfit wasn't it. So if you actually styled and you didn't do a good job, I'm sorry. You use beef to do her dressing. You did that dirty. You just try in the mud. Anyway, we've come to the end of this review of Young, Famous, and African and the characters in it. It was just all shades of betrayal I was seeing. Betrayal, control, deceit, fakeness. Nah. They were not giving me reality. They were giving me scripted reality, in my own opinion. But if you think this wasn't scripted, please let me know in the comment section and what you think about Young, Famous, and African season 2. But just before you leave, please make sure you click on the subscribe button so you become a part of this family members. I'm looking forward to hitting 1K subscribers by the end of June. I don't know how this is going to happen, but with your help and your consistency in watching my videos, we're going to do it together. Thank you and see you in my next one. Bye.